The celebration is to show appreciation to the 90% local music quota that was introduced earlier this year by the public broadcaster. The concert will include all music genres from hip-hop, reggae, Kwaito, house and Maskandi. It will take place at the Orlando Stadium in Soweto this weekend. Now, for more on this, we are now joined in studio by trumpeter Ndumiso Nyovane. Ndumiso, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for me to be here on my favorite channel,
great stuff.
SABC.
Now, how has the 90% local music quota changed your life as an artist?
Well, others are blessed, others not. I'm kidding. Well, everybody's happy. We do appreciate the 90%, and you could see in 6 months' time, most of other colleagues will be smiling to the bank, to the list of being played every day, and for those who are not played, like me too, will be played, and we'll always go to the bank smiling too. Yeah.
Now, there are those that say that the 90% local music quota should include music from across the African continent. What's your take on this?
Yeah, because if you could look, if it happens down south, it grows bigger to the continent, and cultural exchange happens. So it's very healthy. So I'm looking forward to that beautiful engagement and letting other dudes come on board in order to go national, you know.
Now, let's chat about the concert that's coming up this weekend. Take us through the significance of the Thank You SABC concert.
The SABC Thank You concert, it's a first time in this country to have 100 artists in one venue.
With all the different genres.
And all the genres of music. And to let all the people of South Africa to come and see their favorite artists. And to let those who are not given a platform to showcase their talent too. Because this is all about that. It's not about the main dudes who just get the whole slice every time. Even those who don't get it, they'll be privileged to be part of this beautiful event on Saturday, the 10th September, Orlando Stadium.
Now, let's shift focus and speak about Ndumiso Nyovane, the artist, South African musical artist. Looking at your biography, where it says you got a trumpet from Reggae, who's a director of Gallo Africa Recording Company, at the age of 12, and at some point you'd literally fall asleep with the trumpet in your hand.
Yeah.
You know, take us through that process to where you are today, and all the travels that you've done with regards to your music and being a musical ambassador for South Africa internationally.
Thank you. You know, as a young boy, we all love to play soccer. And we were playing soccer. There's a park called Mufulo Park in Soweto. So we're playing soccer, and then this guy just called us, all the boys that come, guys. We went to the bowl, you know, the Five Roses bowl. There was a brass band there practicing. So they called us, they all gave us instruments, and all the other guys were given the B flats, the trombone, and I was given the cornet. And I was the only dude who could blow the first note amongst us all. So that's how it started. And then everybody was saying, "You could blow this thing?" And then my neighbor, fortunate, was a trombone player, Jabu Museleku. So he introduced me to a legend, Mr. Joe Haas. He was a trumpeter. So he taught me the theory and the practical. Then we formed a band called Variqueri. We backed all the superstars, Papa and Blondie, Abigail Kubeka, then Maralo, and then we formed a band called Unit with Don Laka in Swaziland. We played there. Then I was fortunate to be one of the trumpeters to be chosen to be in the brass section for the late Lucky Dube. Then we toured the whole world together. Then when I came back on the tour of the world, I thought it's time for Ndumiso. Then I did my first offering titled Mufulo Hall, meaning be proud of where you come from. And then I did the second offering, which is called Trumpet from Heaven, Chapter 1, thanking for the Lord.
Now, what are you working on currently?
And now at the moment I'm doing my new offering, which will be called For You. So which will mix the now time and the jazz.
Not only are you a jazz musician, acting? How did that come about?
Yeah, well, I did them both when I was a young boy. Okay. And when I grew up, I used to do the Children of the Twilight with the late Prasam, and I was under the agent of Lillian Dube. Then we did a lot of stories. Then I left it, I joined Trumpet, then I toured the world, as I said, with the late Lucky Dube. So I didn't have time to do more acting. When I came back, then I remembered that, let me join an agent in order to do ads just for the love of it, because I love acting too, you know. And then acting found me. And I'm doing them both now. Yeah.
All right. Now, very quickly, because you're going to give us a piece of what is going to be taking place at the concert, and we can imagine with all the different genres there, that it's very exciting. I think a lot of people will be there. The work that you do, community building, dealing with people, physically disabled people with HIV, just quickly take us through that.
Yeah, there's a moment that I have time to do a social responsibility, going back to the nation, have time for them, make time. And I used to have, I joined the organization Amaha. Amaha will go out, give blankets, food parcels, you know, meet them, play for them, interact with the oldies, the disabled rather, you know. And now I'm busy reacting again with Sharp in Mofolo, which is more disabled, with the main man there, Dan Kekana. So, and we're doing some projects too of Arrive Alive, to let people, especially now it's going for festive season, to let them be that they must drive safe. And for those young CEOs, they must drink their whiskey nicely and not get drunk on the steering. You know, have a friend to drive for you if you're gonna have a good time.
Definitely. Okay, I'd like to ask you, I think everyone in studio is very excited to hear what Ndumiso Nyovane is all about.
The big man himself.
The big man himself.
Yeah.
Please.
And you know that I did the promo for SABC.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's good to know. Well, a man of many talents. He's going to give us a musical piece, and I think people are looking forward to hearing that.
Thank you, sister.
Please go through.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You'll be there on Saturday?
Definitely. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Okay. Let's hear the music. Abash, where's the music? Just waiting for the sound. Sky volume, please. More volume, please. Let me see those hands. More volume, please. I don't hear the trumpet. More volume. Let me see those hands. Somebody scream.